What's up guys, welcome to a new vlog. So we are in Spain, so it's gonna be an exciting trip. A lot of things gonna be done. Also we're gonna have the two vlogs. One is gonna be dedicated to the lifestyle, to the Marbella, to places around it, and also we're gonna do the tennis vlog, basically about how I started my journey, how it's all started, and what will happen. So enjoy it and see you soon. Pros: young and educated labor force, large consumer market, hospitable, friendly people, tech savvy, major user of social media. Cons: traffic, certain areas outside business districts are not safe at night, problem with flooding. So basically the video we made, the vlog about Manila, it's I think it worked because we never got so much response, so much feedback, so many views from the videos. So this video really made it, I don't know, to the top or somewhere. So we're constantly getting a lot of views, a lot of comments as well. And yeah, so that's pretty much the payoff of the YouTube stuff. We've been doing this since almost 1 year, and after 1 year, you know, we started to get that flow, the comments of the exposure. So we'll see what's gonna happen. And now I'm gonna make a call to Nina. She's actually today's the first day basically in the office, and we'll see how everything goes, and also need to obviously organize a lot of things. But we're gonna have a phone call, Skype call today, right now, and see how they're doing. Hello?
Hello, Vasily.
Hi. Can you hear me? Oops, the first one didn't go well. Maybe I have the sound issues because I always have to check internal, so it should be fine. Maybe something on her end. I don't know, we'll see, let's go. Hey guys. So so I will share with you screen. I wanted to show you like one thing to do. It should be straightforward, but alright, so met Ludovico, he finally arrived, and as you can see, he's preparing the bike ready. Ludovico, and he's a friend as well. We gotta do it again. Ludovico, man, what's up?
Hey man.
Спасибо. Alright, can you tell me the few things about the bike? What is the...
Yeah, so this is a Fat Electric bike.
Is it the first prototype?
Yeah, the complete prototype, first one. But you remember we used to have a different bike like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I remember.
That was stolen.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, so this is with 500 watts motor, very powerful, can reach up to 40 kilometers per hour. And then we're going to install the battery, which is in the van at the moment, which allows for more than 100 kilometers of range. So
wow.
It's the longest range on the market for e-bikes.
100 kilometers. You can go to from London to where?
Probably 100 kilometers. I don't know, maybe Portsmouth or something. You know, on the beach like
Or
Brighton. brighter.
Or you can go from here to Malaga, no?
Yeah, even more.
Yeah, wow. From here to Malaga.
Yeah.
Angelo, what are you doing? You're the main guy.
I'm the engineer.
You're the main guy with everything happening.
I kind of the mind behind the technology behind it.
Did you guys also make the design with the black like this?
We designed the battery box, and this is not completed because this is a prototype, but we will have a thing here covering all these cables, and it will have a nice light in the front as well. It's gonna look good.
That's good.
Yeah, we were on a rush trying to get here after 23 hours drive.
I was surprised. I mean, I don't know how you make
Crazy,
it.
man. Crazy adventure. You know, I wasn't driving since September, and I never driven in UK. So it was challenging, but
No, it's good. So looking forward for today.
Man. Yeah, amazing. Thanks.
So we're at Ronda, one of the most historic cities in Spain, and it took us like 1 hour to get here from Marbella. And on the way here we also tried to fly with the drone, and basically it was really hard because we had to stop in one place and started to take over the drone, and then we used the active track basically, which we can speed up with the vehicle we're driving. So it was very hard to control the speed because the maximum you can fly with like 40-50 kilometers per hour, but it's still a great experience because when you're going up the hill and you're trying to do this with the drone, it's just amazing how much of the panorama you can have. You can have 360 degrees, you can have a lot of things. So we're here, this is one of the also very nice bridge they have, and we also try to fly here. So I think that was successful because probably is the best footage we've ever seen in the whole time with the drone. So a lot of great exposure here. Also wanting to mention that we have an account called Marbella for Life, and I use this account a lot when I'm referring to some like strategies or to some examples, because this account, the purpose of it is to represent the city Marbella, to showcase the lifestyle, people, city, nice views, nice places. And I started back in like 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, and now it's became as a really strong account. So it's #1 Marbella, and we have a lot of potential, I would say, collaborations, potential business we can do with a lot of different places. And wanted to also discuss the benefits of having an account like that. So I would say it's influencer account, but there is no person behind it. So it doesn't represent the person, it represents the city. So in this case, it's a little bit different because it's not an influencer, but you can use the city account in many different purposes. So I would tell you right now we reached the goal of 15,000 followers. It's actually 55,000 followers. And we started to get a lot of people, a lot of different places to advertise, to potentially do business with. So this account is great for multiple. When you reach that stage, you can either continue to build a community, or you can start monetizing. And one of the ways you can start monetizing is just simply advertising other places. So you can advertise through stories, through your Instagram feed, through Instagram Live. There's a lot of different ways. Obviously, this is one of the ways. The second way is to do some sort of collaborations and partnerships. This could be a partnership with certain place. Let's say there is a really good restaurant. You can do partnership with them, and they can either provide you free food or they can pay the fee as well. It depends on what the terms and agreement will be. So it's just very good because you have all these opportunities. Also, what you can do, you can also do basically create your own merchandise. You can create your own t-shirts, you can create your own cups, hats, or anything like that. So you can create a brand around the account. So we don't have a shop yet, but we are at this stage where we're still growing our community because we want to provide as much value as possible. And we're gonna start this year to do, this summer particularly, we're gonna start to do those giveaways. So the giveaways will be much better for us to bring our engagement up. So engagement has been pretty good, but still we're a little bit struggling. So if you're trying to grow your engagement on Instagram, especially in 2018, you have to some sort of do giveaways. In our case, we can give away different, dinner for two. We can give away beach if they're going to, on the bed, for example, right? They can rent the bed. We can provide them the access to the beach club, basically. There's a lot of different ways. So, but basically providing those giveaways is one of the great ways. So the goal now is to improve the engagement, build potential collaboration. So if you're living in specific city, I think it's great if you can start the city account, and then it could be your side hustle. You could be a side income, or you can make it to the full-time business. Alright, so we are filming this at 1 a.m. pretty much. Tough day, Ludo. Thank you so much for coming. I know we already tried one vlog in London, but it wasn't successful. So we're here finally all together. So you came after 30 hours of driving, yes, right? And we are basically recording a video for Ludovico venture, a huge business, right? It's a tough business. So what you can say about it?
Yeah, so we just built our first prototype of.
Well, first of all, it's electric bike, right?
Yes,
it's electric bike.
Yes, and yeah, we came over to Marbella to film it. It's a long drive from London, more than 23 hours, but we are very excited to get our first video online. And yeah, it's an electric bicycle sharing business. So we build electric bike sharing stations.
So it's for B2B, right?
Yes, for residential developments, hotels and resorts, okay, and college and corporate campuses.
Yeah, so if I own a resort, for example, and I want my clients to be more happy, yes, and basically I'll use your service, exactly, where it's stations, and for example, the guests at the hotel, they can pay, right, yes, the fee?
So we provide a fully integrated electric bike sharing station, including the bikes, obviously. And we also provide packages from which the hotels can actually profit from renting the bicycles, and we do that fully customized for the clients.
Yeah. So at which stage you're currently? You have a prototype, obviously.
Yeah,
We're
so we
filming it.
completed the prototype and we are already in talks to close the first contracts, but we are gonna need to wait a little bit because we want to make sure that the prototype is completed and it's 100% precise as we want it to be. And yes, but manufacturing is gonna start. It's gonna be set up in Dubai.
Yeah.
Close. And we plan to be there by end of July or beginning of August maximum. the
And
latest.
what is the core basically from the electric bike? Why it's better than the others? What you can say maybe?
So first of all, we are the only company in Europe and Middle East to offer this kind of product and service. So there is no competitor in this field yet. And electric bicycle marketing has been growing exponentially over the last 10 years, as well as the bicycle sharing industry, which grew really. A lot of cities started to adopt bicycle sharing in their municipalities, and yeah, it really grew from less than 100 cities in the world to more than 1,300 cities having actually bicycle sharing schemes. So we believe that the time is right, and also we are innovating the bicycle industry because these electric bikes are really ahead of the competitors in terms of technical performance too.
What is some features in the bike?
Yeah, so for example, we have the battery, which is the longest, offers the longest range on the market for electric bikes, over 100 kilometers.
Yeah. It's true. Sorry to interrupt, because we've been riding the whole day in the bike, and it's still like at 85%, which is amazing. And so yeah, that's.
We're also happy about
yeah,
this.
yeah, I mean that's the number thing in the phones. You wanna last your iPhone forever,
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
Computer, especially electric bike. That's the way to transport. So that's, I think, the huge benefit. What else?
So we really invested a lot on the battery because we make it like really it's quite big, but obviously it's to allow a longer range. Also, depending on the country where our clients are based, we have different speeds. So it can vary from in Europe, for example, 25 kilometers per hour, but it can reach as much as 50 kilometers per hour in countries such as Emirates, for example.
That's good. That's good.
And it's also, since it's a fat bike, it has fat wheels. It goes perfectly on sand as well as on the snow. So it's really fun to ride.
We tried the off-road, and I think it's cool. I mean, you can really go anywhere with this bike, especially on the beach as well. And this is a great product for those B2B, because the clients guests could go anywhere, on the beach, on the road, and with that kilometer, over 100 kilometers, that's just incredible.
And it's something that they cannot find elsewhere.
So I think it's pretty good. And what about your also background? You're doing still e-commerce.
Yes.
You're like very successful e-commerce. Run multiple stores. Why you decided to switch to the product, or what is your basically goals for the e-commerce? Do you want to still do it, or?
Yeah, so I've been learning e-commerce since the last few years now. I've achieved, let's say, decent success, because not too successful, but yes, I've achieved a decent success during my last year of university too. I've always been an entrepreneur at heart, so I believe that you need more long-term projects, not just the short-term projects, such as e-commerce might be short-term often. But I also want to continue with the e-commerce business, and I'm doing that. I'm currently outsourcing our team to Pakistan, where I have a very trustworthy partner. I'm really glad I met him. And yes, I really want to continue e-commerce because it's really good in terms of cash flows. So it really helps you to reinvest this money elsewhere in projects that can be bigger and that are hard to start otherwise.
Yeah, I guess it's a good practice as well, right? So because you're using Facebook a lot, you're using Instagram, so you're trying to use social media a lot. Exactly. And you can test it on your bigger projects, for example. So this could be as a good.
I really believe that social media won't be a waste of time in terms of learning on the learning curve, because actually you can apply it to everything. So learning, Facebook ads, social media, Google AdWords, email marketing, that can be really applied to any business nowadays. Even in B2B, we really want to stand out in terms of social media. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be a good investment to spend time trying to grow the e-commerce business.
Yeah.
In
Well,
parallel.
yeah. Also, you're like you said, e-commerce, right? So, what it could be? We've been talking about the courses, right?
Yes.
What is your thoughts? Like, let's say, like, if I can say that you're, pretty successful. You're six-figure, maybe even I don't know more in terms of sales and e-commerce. So that's pretty amazing results. And when is the point where you start to build courses? Because this is another topic. But like briefly, if you want to obviously scale your e-commerce, like all that social media, and like you said, you're trying to look also for other projects. Do you think courses could be good or?
Yes. So I personally think courses are a very good way to increase your popularity, your let's say your brand image, like personal branding among those who are interested in the niche you're in. So as well as social media marketing and e-commerce can be any kind of consulting really. But I believe, as first of all, you should reach a certain level of success. Which, for example, even if you're saying I'm a six-figure, e-commerce entrepreneur, I wouldn't really be confident right now to start and selling a course straight away without actually build my own base of followers, of people who can actually learn something for free, for example, initially, and then who might be able to buy my course one day, knowing clearly what they're gonna get. Because I believe nowadays there are so many people. I get so much advertising on Facebook, from these. There's one new guy every day advertising for different courses, and you don't really know their backgrounds. And sometimes it's easy to actually fake, the results that they're getting. So they might show you screenshots which are just changed on Photoshop, modified, or still, they might add a sort of a short-term luck in growing their sales, and these people are going to teach you some strategies that you're going to spend a lot of money to develop. And therefore, before scamming people, I wouldn't really go for it if you might risk to get very bad feedbacks from the customers. But as soon as you feel confident about what you're doing and you get enough experience, courses are definitely a great way to really develop personal branding right now and to increase obviously your cash flows and your revenues.
So Ludo, thank you so much, man.
Thanks a lot.
It was I know it's a tough day, a long day. We can talk forever, but thank you so much for.
Tired, but
Thank you so much for this, and good luck tomorrow.
Thanks.
Today, 30 hours again. So
Partying again.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see each other in July.
Definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
thank you,
See you
thank
soon.
you. See you.
Thanks.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. This is the end of the vlog. A huge trip. Met Ludovico, very nice interview with him. He drove 30 hours and a lot of things happened, so thank you so much. Konstantin joined as well. Ludmila joined as well, so amazing vlog. Really nice and productive trip. So guys, thank you so much. Stay tuned. Hope to see you soon. Make sure to check out the previous vlogs and see you soon.